Taurus, this is your monthly video for June 2018. Taurus for June 2018. Taurus for June 2018. All right. So we start the beginning of the month. I see that some of you are not utilizing your business network as well as you can. The guides are just saying, keep your eye on the big picture for this, particularly the beginning of June. I do see some of you working way too hard, which doesn't surprise me because you are Taurus. And then I do feel like there's some illusion and some confusion, maybe because you're working too hard. Like, I don't, just from the cards around, I don't feel like anyone's lying to you. I feel like it's self-induced misery and illusions that you're creating in your own mind. There's a bit of confusion there, and I do see like it's the long hours and the hard work that you're doing, and you're not even aware that you're working really hard, like, because you love what you're doing. I see some of you needing to take a leap of faith, and the new moon is on the 13th of June. I feel like that's going to bring a lot of balance to you guys. You're going to realize that you've kind of been a bit stubborn. You're not compromising as much as you can. Or some of you are going to realize, you know what, I am like doing way too much. I need someone else to take the load off, and I need to sit back, put my feet up, and eat a big pile of food. So I feel like whatever side of the scale you're on, there's going to be balance. You're going to find that balance. It's going to happen around June 13th or the day after, on the 14th of June. That new moon is in Gemini. So this, I feel like this balance that's happening is definitely going to be related to how you are interacting with your business partners, with your siblings, with people you consider to be your network, your friends, maybe your partner. But some balance will be coming around the 14th of June. So let me just check after that new moon in Gemini. New moon in Gemini, Taurus, June. So definitely have to make some decisions right after the new moon. Again, this is related to business stuff, but it is something that's going to provide more structure for your business or your work or something like that, and it's gonna maybe lead to a promotion in the next 6 months or like more money. I do know that I think it's there's something going on with Uranus and the Sun around this time as well. Which is, yeah, so around the 22nd, actually. Around the 22nd, 23rd, there you're going to find whatever decision you need to make in relationship to your business does have to happen by the 22nd or 23rd of June. You're going to feel like that'll come clear to you, but it's going to provide you with a windfall of money, whether that's the month of June or in the future is irrelevant. But it's something you have to decide to make, and it's going to be sort of an out of the box type of business opportunity. Definitely is going to provide a promotion, and you might get a flicker of this idea in the new moon, or during the new moon time, or a few days after even. It might bring up some fear because it is something you're going to have to do differently. You're going to have to do, like, think outside the box. It's going to maybe be a risk that you're not used to taking, but it is going to lead to prosperity. I feel like it has something to do with the main foundation or structure of whatever you are working on. So maybe like changing some kind of system or the way you do things or the way you've always done things. Okay, so let's look at the end of the month for Taurus, end of June for Taurus. There might be some legal stuff that comes up after the full moon. So the full moon's on the 27th. So something legal might come up around the 28th. So keep that in mind. I feel like you're going to be fine, but it's going to kind of come out of left field, and it might, knock you off center, make you sort of go into your head a little bit about how, you're not creating the life you want, blah, blah, blah. My recommendation is for you to focus on your passion and to remove yourself from the drama of others. I feel like this is brought on by other people. It could even be like, because that full moon on the 27th is in Capricorn, and it could be, again, just, work, yeah, so it is definitely career related, but it could be like someone in the family is just not like doing their fair share and you feel like giving up on them. It could be something like that as well. They're bringing down your business, something like that. I would be really careful about your reputation around this time. Remember, Mars is retrograding in Aquarius, so that happens on the 26th, the day before the full moon. And yeah, so that can be a time where, it's not a really good idea to start a new business. So remember I said, the week before, like, have your idea sort of out and done 22nd, 23rd. Don't drag it out. So you're going to have to think quickly, move quickly. Don't drag it out and decide to implement it on, the 27th, 28th, because then it's just going to be a fail. Same idea, it's just the timing. It's literally the timing that makes a massive difference here, and it seems kind of like, well, why would that make a difference? It just will. I don't know. So I want to make sure I haven't left anything out here. I feel like there's going to be some highs and lows during this month for you, like every month for all of us. But it's going to be different. Like energetically, you might be like completely zapped one day, and it's not like there's any real rhyme or reason for it. You didn't like run or do any extra exercise, but you feel like you have. Your body's sore. So body aches, body pains, lack of energy, and the guides are just saying, just take care of yourself, have your appointments booked for self-care as much as you can afford, so that, you kind of pamper yourself during this month so you don't feel overwhelmed by the energy shifts that are happening for you this month. And I'm just going to use a different deck to make sure I didn't leave anything out for Taurus for the month of June. Taurus for the month of June. Taurus for the month of June. Definitely, you have to let some... I feel like there's like something you have to do, Taurus, like to let go of something that's sort of, that you've been juggling like too many things. And this is hilarious because I'm a Taurus, and I never like people telling me, you're doing too many things, because people tell me that all the time, because they, have a limit for themselves of what they can handle, what they can do. And I am the type of person, I just don't put limits on myself. I don't know what I'm capable of doing, so I don't like to decide what I'm capable of doing or not based on what's normal and what's not normal. Anyways, I do feel like you do have to make a decision. It is around business. It is around money. So you might have these two very great ideas, but you really only can do one of them. And that might be like, how do you pick? How do you choose? So I feel like, you're going to have the assistance or help of someone that is more objective. Or if you could find someone that's more objective, that's not so emotionally attached to whatever projects you have, that sort of sees it at face value and what it is, that will be super helpful. otherwise, you're just going to feel a little bit stuck, in the sense that, you know, it's almost better not to make a solid decision right now, especially where Mars is retrograding until August 27th. And it's really not a good time to start anything new or anything like that. So if you don't take any action by the 23rd of June, then I wouldn't. I would just wait till September. Anything else? I'm pretty sure we got everything else there. Just be careful about, you know, focusing on the negative. You know, you might find that where these highs or lows are happening for June, and there's a lot of uncertainty still with Uranus in your, you know, that's been in your sign since May 15th. You might find that you're not feeling grounded. So if you can get out in nature as much as possible, eat really good food, which I know is something that all of us Tauruses love to do. Just try to ground yourself as much as possible, like touch the trees, sit on the ground, touch the ground, go to the lake. Try to get outside as much as possible, because I feel like some of you are super anxious, which isn't really a common Taurus trait. And so hold on. I feel like there's nothing like, you know, just a lot of busy energy around, and just, you know, chalk it up to that. Don't try to personalize it or internalize it, if you can. I hope that that helps you. I will see you again here next month for the month of July. If you like this video, share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. If you wanted a personal reading, all the information is below, and I will talk to you again real soon. Okay, bye.